If we come down here, that's definitely where I want to be getting into Bitcoin, especially between 75 all the way down to say, you know, $72,000, $71,000. We're in a range and we should really just play the range. It's not difficult. Like, we don't need to overcomplicate things. Things are going up and down in such a small little, like, look at this. It's such a small area that things are bouncing from that it's not really the time to be making any huge decisions going all in or all out. Because what you want to do is you want to do that in the big areas. So what's a good time frame that makes it look nice? So this is pretty good. So you can see this whole area, this red box, this was a big area. It was a big major area. This is the 3-day chart for Bitcoin. Okay. So every single one of the candlesticks represents 3 days in time. You could see that we bounced and bounced and bounced off of this area between 93 and 96,000 so many times. And when we did fall underneath of it, what happened? Well, we had that Trump announcement of the strategic crypto reserve, and it jumped all the way back right into that area, that big major area, and then it crashed, you know? So this is an area where if the price does come back up here to this $93,000 to $96,000 area, that would be a good area to go a little bit more risk off, to sell, just in case we do end up turning around and coming all the way back down, or even turning around and coming, you know, back down here. It doesn't matter, because it's such a high probability area of the price dumping from, right? Likewise, or opposite, we have this area down here between $71,000 and $75,000. This area, if I zoom back, was a huge area that the price just kept on getting resisted from. It kept on bouncing off of, getting beaten down from this area multiple times. Yes. And what typically happens is that when price gets beaten down from an area multiple times, that's a huge resistance. And as soon as the price comes right above it, it turns into a support. So what happens is it goes up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. It busts through it. When it comes back down to that area, now that becomes support, and it tends to turn around from that area. Same exact thing happens when the price bounces off of support multiple times. If it goes back underneath of it, once it comes back up, this area now becomes a huge resistance. That's what we saw right here. That's what I just explained earlier, right? So down here is sort of like the opposite of up here. Up here, we had the support, breakthrough, come up, bam, resistance, falls back down. So now I'm thinking we have support. We never actually came back down here yet. So if we do come back down here, boom. Big resistance turns into support. So those are the two big areas that I think people should be paying attention to, and they should have alerts in these areas. And if we come down here, that's definitely where I want to be getting into Bitcoin, especially between 75 all the way down to say, you know, $72,000, $71,000.